Hi there everyone, and welcome to Fingers, Fums and Fits. In this episode of TTPITL I will be painting the fearsome Norwegian Brown from the cats of Mont Saint Michel. Can I keep the paint inside the lines? Let's find out. So, I started with a base of Wraithbone spray. And painted his pauldron, mace head, and pistol workings with lead belcher. Because I wanted to add some initial shading by washing the entire model with Nuln oil. Now, this character is known as the Norwegian Brown, but is depicted in official pics as having white fur. So, as I wanted to stay true to the name, I used a thin coat of Agrax Earthshade on his face, chest, and hands. And then used Targa Rage Shade to color his feet and tail. Speaking of sticking true to the name, I don't know if this guy is actually Norwegian. However, assuming he is, Norwegian officers at the time wore red coats with blue lapels and cuffs. So, let's lay down these colors, starting with Flesh Terror's red on the main body of the coat, and Azurman blue on the lapels, cuffs, and pockets. And as rich as that blue is, and as much as I like the shade, it's way too vibrant for what we want here. So, I brought the tone down by applying Drachenhof Nightshade over the blue areas. Moving away from the coat, I painted his trousers with snakebite leather. And the ankle wrappings with skeleton horde. I then painted his hat with Black Legion, staying away from the white crests as best as I could. Because I wanted to shade those areas with Apothecary White. I've included a couple of small details in this one step here. I used Wildwood on the mace haft and pistol grip, Skeleton Horde on the mace grip, and Basilicanum Grey on the pistol workings and pauldron. As well as Lead Belcher on his dagger. Garrigax Sewer on his pauldron strap, belt, and accessories. And Retributor armor on his belt buckle and buttons. Now, this mini looks way too clean. So you know what that means. Yep. An all-over wash with Mortarian grime. And then the tiniest amount of Carrick Stone, for the lightest of light dry brushing. Just to pick out those raised edges. I thought it was then time to base the model, but part way through realized I hadn't painted his mouth or teeth, so I applied Carroburg Crimson and Ushab T-Bone respectively. It was then time to finish basing the model, which I did in the same way to the rest of the Vermin army. Now, I liked painting this model, but if I could change one thing it would be the blue on the coat. Maybe use a dark blue base and then a wash, rather than just opting for a lighter contrast. But, we're not really going to be splitting hairs about the historical accuracy of an anthropomorphic rat, right? Anyway though, what do we think? Did I manage to keep the paint inside the lines? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again for the next one. Have a great day everyone, and I'll see you later.